Hey y'all, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I'm Naturally Liz, and on this channel I talk about beauty content, mostly fragrances. Whether you're stopping by for the first time or you're returning, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate you. In today's video, you guys, I have my April tray. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I have, what I'm going to be wearing in the month of April, or you just want to hang out with me, then keep on watching. So before we get into the video, guys, if you're new, I always start off with something encouraging or positive. And I don't know where this fits in, if this fits in either of those categories, but I heard Pastor Furtick say this during his Easter service, Pastor Furtick from Elevation Church. He said something to the effect of, I haven't lost my mind, but I'm not all the way sane either. And I was like, oh, Jesus. I felt all of that. Like, I'm not crazy, but I'm not all the way wrapped too tight either. Have y'all ever felt that way? I'm not crazy. Don't turn off this video. But have you ever felt that way, like you're in the in-between part? That's what he was talking about, being in the in-between stages of life. I really felt that. Did y'all feel it? Let me know. Let's get into these fragrances. So I have quite a few. I think I have 15, and I'll try to get through this as fast as I can. But let me tell you guys my scent of the day. It is a combo of New Notes Carmelo Vanilla layered with Caramel Cascade from Tuscany. Yes, I did. I absolutely did buy this fragrance, even though I have Bianco Latte. We'll talk about that in a different video. But that's what I'm wearing today. And it's because, y'all, I know it's spring, and some people are like, why are you wearing gourmands? It's springtime. It don't feel like spring. It does not feel like spring. It's like 38 degrees outside. It's been snowing. I had to drive to work. Y'all know people can't drive when the ground is wet. Not in these Chicago streets, they can't. So I have on my big coat. It's cold as crap out here. And so I'm still rocking fragrances like it's wintertime. But hopefully the weather will change and these fragrances will get me spring minded, because my mind is still like, I know the calendar says it's spring, but the weather outside didn't get the memo. Okay. So let's talk about these fragrances on the tray. And we are going to start off with this one right here. Narciso Rodriguez Musk Noir Rose for Her. I didn't say it right. Oh, I did. I did say it right. Y'all, these names are so long. Let's just, can we shorten the names a little bit, people? Just a little bit. But this fragrance, my brother says, smells like a lady from the 1980s. I get why he says that. I think it's because it's very, very musky. And so maybe he's getting a 1980s vibe. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm trying to figure out how I feel about this fragrance. I love the plum in here. I love the vanilla in here. The rose. It's a beautiful fragrance. But I feel like somewhere between the opening of this fragrance and the dry down, aka the base, the heart, I kind of lose her a little bit, but then we come back together, if you understand what I mean. So I'm hoping, since she sat some, it actually smells like wine a little bit. Something about it is giving me wine vibes. I'm hoping that wearing it in April, I will get to know the fragrance better and see what everybody else is saying, because I felt like when I smelled this fragrance, it was a little overhyped. Not a little, a lot. Y'all sold this fragrance out. It was discontinued. Then she came back and I grabbed it and it didn't give what I thought, but I still think it's a pretty fragrance. Soft, feminine, girly type of fragrance, which is the vibe I'm getting. So anyway, I'm rambling. We'll see. This is on the month. This is on the April tray. So the next fragrance, you guys, I've been wearing this to bed, and oh my gosh. This is Mont's Sweet Oriental Dream. I have reconnected with her and I have fallen madly in love with her again. So this fragrance is like, to me, the best way I can describe it is like a gourmand, luxurious baby powder. That's what it smells like to me. It has honey and almonds and vanilla and rose. And there's something about this fragrance that's very comforting, like a delicious hug. If hugs could be delicious, this right here, it smells so good to lay down and relax and smell this. Oh, it's so good, y'all. I love it. I'm super excited about it. And this fragrance lasts. I'm able to smell this on me very well when I wake up in the morning. So good. Love it. I first heard about this from Simply Aisha years ago, and I brought it. And as it has sat, this fragrance has gotten so much better. Absolutely. So the next fragrance is new to my collection. I've only worn it one time. I did a perfume swap with Ade Box here on YouTube. Hey Ade, if you're watching. So if you guys don't know, I had Lost in a Dream from Navitus Perfumes, and I thought the fragrance was okay, but it just didn't work for me. We swapped perfumes. I got Kind Intentions from her, sent her my Lost in a Dream, and I can tell you guys, I like this fragrance. I've only worn it once to hot yoga. I just wanted to see what she was going to give. It has a lot of notes in here, but I liked what I was smelling. It has this seaweed note in here, which reminds me of like the beach. Not one of them pretty beaches either, but like one where you can't see through the water. That's just what it smells like to me, which may make it sound weird, but it's not. It's not, trust me. Then you have this orange vibe. Then you have this orange note in here. I'm smelling orange, and I kept smelling sandalwood, creamy sandalwood when I was in yoga. So I'm in there sweating, sweat dripping, because it's hot yoga, like 100 degrees in a room, trying to keep my balance. And as you inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. I inhaled and I smelled myself. I said, girl, you killing it in here. I wouldn't say that this is super loud, but I'm super excited to see what this fragrance is going to smell like in the warmer weather. Like I said, it was hot in yoga. I like this fragrance. I think it's very unique. I don't think everybody would like this, but for me, the uniqueness of it with that marine seaweed and the orange and the sandalwood and the other notes in here, there's a lot. There's something about this fragrance that kind of is like, okay, I like you. I do. So we'll see more as I get acquainted with it. This is Navitus Perfumes Kind Intention. So this next fragrance is one of the fragrances I want to use up before the end of the year. And this is I Want Choo by Jimmy Choo. I chose this fragrance not just because I want to use it up, but because I feel like it'll help me get spring ready. It's bright, it's sparkly, it's tropical, it's sweet, it's a little sexy. The performance on here is really good. So this has peach and orange in the opening. And I feel like that peach and orange gives it that tropical vibe, but also that sparkly vibe. It has jasmine and it has vanilla. And I feel like the combination of jasmine and vanilla is giving it this little sexy and I know it type of thing, but you're not trying to be too sexy, just a little bit. You know what I mean? So I like this fragrance. I'm super excited about wearing it in April. It is an amazing fragrance. And I feel like this is very underrated. People don't talk about this enough. If this had different packaging in a different bottle, she would get more love. I just think this fragrance is really so this next fragrance is another one that I want to use up before the end of the year. And this is Donna Born in Roma, the original one. And I've been wearing it, y'all. This was part of my Easter fragrance, which we'll talk about in another video. But oh, this is so good. And I feel like this has gotten so much better. The jasmine tea in here, you guys, is really coming through in this fragrance. And for some reason, I never picked up on it before, but it gives it like this really fresh, inviting vibe, as well as the other jasmine in here and the vanilla and fruity notes. and it's musky. This is so good and so sexy. Let's just be honest. When the fragrance runs out, I'm going to buy another one. This is beautiful. Love it. Super excited about wearing it. And so this next one, you guys, is another one that I've been wearing to the gym, and I want to wear it outside the gym. I've just really been loving this fragrance. This is Victoria's Secret Bear. Affordable, beautiful fragrance. If you like sandalwood, because you have to like sandalwood to like this fragrance, it is creamy, it's powdery, and you get this nice, subtle, not loud, but citrusy note in here, orange note. So it has violet, sandalwood, and orange, and it's so beautiful. Wearing this in the hot yoga, that sandalwood with the heat, oh, it smells so good. Look, smelling good and getting through yoga can get you through yoga, okay? Because y'all underestimate yoga. That's not no punk. You have to be very strong and focused to do it. And it helps when you smell good as well. So this is one that I've been really enjoying. And let me tell you, the Bear body scrub, oh my Lord. That body scrub is just, oh, it just levels up my shower experience. Absolutely love it. Veronica, you did so amazing recommending this fragrance. I love it. Hey, go on Victoria's Secret and spray it on your hand. Not the paper, on your hand, and let it mix in your skin and see how you feel about it. I just think this is an amazing fragrance. Now, the next one is one that my brother said reminds him of our grandmother, and I can see why. This is Amouage Love Tuberose. And I feel like he said that because of the opening of this fragrance. It is a lot of gardenia, tuberose, and jasmine, which can be very off-putting. Actually, when I first smelled it, I was like, oh, I like it, but I'm not sure. It's very in your face. This is not one that I would dare overspray. But when you let those notes settle down, quiet down, everybody, and you allow the middle notes of the vanilla and the whipped cream to come through, and it starts getting like this gourmand vibe to it. Oh, so good. Not real gourmand, but a little bit. It's like this very creamy, lactonic fragrance with a lot of white florals. And then in the dry down, you have sandalwood, which also gives it a creaminess to it. This can smell a little, not a little. It's indolent too. But I think that once it settles down, it's not as indolent. And I'm probably not making this fragrance sound great, but this is not for everybody. This is one that you definitely need to test to invest. I love the fragrance though. I blind bought it. Another Veronica recommendation, and absolutely, I love it. I think it's very, very beautiful. There's another fragrance, English Laundry No. 7. It smells like this to me, but it's a fresher version of it, and the gourmands, the white florals are not as heavy. I don't think that one has gardenia in it, but it has jasmine and tuberose. It smells very similar to this. So it's an alternative to this, but I'm saving that one for when it gets a little warmer outside. But this one, wearing it in April, absolutely. So this next one is one I saw on everybody's tray, and yes, she's on mine because I want to get to know her better. This is Valaya. I'm super excited about this fragrance. I told you guys about when I wore it to work. It just filled up the whole office. I got so many compliments. This is a head turner. Clean, musky, aldehydic, little fruity fragrance. She is so beautiful. I love it. And Sheree Lewis was absolutely right. She was right for hyping up this fragrance. All the hype this fragrance gets is very beautiful. I'm so happy Jomo Shop had the sale. Love this fragrance. I really, really want to get to know it much, much better in April. I plan on wearing this a lot. Super excited about it. Valaya from Perfume. So this next one is another baby powder smelling fragrance to me, but not just baby powder, but Johnson & Johnson's baby lotion. This is Mont Blanc Signature. To me, this always reminds me of giving my kids a bath when they were little, like little babies, and you put the Johnson & Johnson's lotion on them, and then you put the baby powder. That's what this smells like to me, but more feminine, girly, a little creamy fragrance. That's what it smells like. I love it. And I smell the ylang ylang in here. And it's just so beautiful, you guys. Like, this one is one that I could wear anywhere, and I'm sure nobody is going to be offended. It's going to smell like I just got out the shower and put some lotion and powder on myself. And it's also musky. It's just, oh my gosh, I love this fragrance. I haven't worn it in a long time, and I'm super excited to wear it in April. So this next fragrance, you guys, if I ranked my collection, this would be in a top 20 for sure. And this is Sunset Hour by Goldfield and Banks. I absolutely love this fragrance. This fragrance ignited my desire to explore more fruity fragrances. Sometimes I don't like real sweet, fruity fragrances, and I think that this is really sweet and fruity in the opening. There's raspberry in here. There's orange in here. There's some note I've never heard of, Kwandong peach or something. But this also has jasmine, and it has sandalwood, and it has cashmere. So this fragrance is sweet and fruity, but it's also sexy, and it's creamy, and it's musky. And I never wear this fragrance without someone telling me I smell good. Like, never, never. I love it, and I'm super excited about wearing it in April. Now, this next one, you guys, this fragrance is not for everybody. Sometimes it's not for me. I have to be in the mood to wear it, but I do like it, and I think it's a unique smelling fragrance. This is Gucci Bloom, the original. So this has jasmine, tuberose, and Rangoon Creeper. And I'm not going to even pretend I'm like well versed in Rangoon Creeper, but it's something that gives this fragrance this green smelling touch to it. And then the fragrance is indolic to me. It's like, it's almost like I can't deal with it. But there's something about this fragrance. Like Chingy said, every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back. It's like, it's weird. I like it, but it's weird. I can't, I'm not doing it right, but I would say this is something that not everybody's going to like it. And for me to wear it, the weather has to be right. And I feel like the way the weather is now is the perfect time to wear this fragrance. If it's too hot, I cannot wear it. It's too much. I cannot overspray this fragrance. But when I wear it, it's something about it that I just experience this. Like, oh, this is nice. It's unique. You have to let it dry down and do its thing. So I'm excited about wearing her in April because I don't wear it a lot. So I'm hoping that, you know, when I wear it, I'm like, yeah, girl, I see you. Or maybe, you know what? I might layer it with some vanilla, something vanilla, to see how it works with that. Because like I said, this fragrance is tricky. At least it is for me. Not everybody's gonna like it, but I really do. Oh my gosh, y'all, when I moved my hand, oh, I smell this. I do. It's good. I like it, but I'll talk about it later. So the next one, you guys, is one that I love. I can't see myself not loving it. I've actually been wearing it, and I'm gonna wear it in April. And this is Yara from Lattafa. No, the bottle is not cute. But don't judge a book by its cover. If you're new to the channel, I think this is one of the best fragrances I've ever smelled in my life. And I stand by what I say. It didn't start off that way. But once this fragrance matured, you know, once she grew up a little bit, man, oh man, this is so beautiful. It's a tropical milkshake it's light, it's airy. So when I say tropical milkshake, I don't mean like heavy cream shake. It's light, it's airy, it's delicious, it's musky, And y'all, the sillage, the scent trail, I'm just going to say the scent trail this leaves is insane. Real quick, I'm going to have to vent to y'all because I feel like we're friends. We could talk. I told y'all I gave birth to 6 people. 5 of those people, girls, okay? So it's like I can never have anything to myself. Never. They don't even live with me except for one. And they take everything I have. So I have this one child who's going to see this video because she always watches my videos. I love you for that, girl. I love you. Your siblings need to take notes. But she comes over, she sprays this, and I catch her every time because it's like it lingers in the air. I smell it and it smells so good. This fragrance just follows you around. Don't commit a crime wearing this fragrance. The evidence will be left in the room, okay? So I'm always like, girl, come here. Come give me a hug. No. Like, you don't want to hug your mom? No, I love you. No. She don't want to hug me because she knows I'm going to smell my perfume. She knows. This is so good, y'all. Like, I love it. And I was like, you know what? Once I smell it, it's like, okay, I need to wear it. I need to wear it. I love it. Oh, I could talk about this fragrance for hours. I love it. So this last fragrance, you guys, is one that's newer to me. It's not new to my collection, but it's newer to me. I brought it last year. I wore it once. I wasn't impressed. I put it away, forgot I had it. And when I was preparing for this tray, she was like, hey girl, hey, it's me, pick me. I was like, oh, I forgot about you. It's Pure Jasmine from SOTD. So I heard Lulu talk about this last year in one of her videos. And I said, oh, that sounds nice. It was affordable. Picked it up. Wasn't impressed. But when I wore it the other night, I was like, okay, girl, I see you. So this has a lot of notes in it. It's called Pure Jasmine, but it's not Pure Jasmine. There's pistachio in here, but it's like a whisper. It's very soft. It's not loud, overpowering pistachio. And there's some neroli in here. And obviously there's some jasmine because it's called Pure Jasmine. And there's some other notes in here. Like I said, I'm not all up on the fragrance yet. I'm still learning. But what I will say is that I find this fragrance very sweet and warm and inviting and kind of sensual. I do. I like it a lot. And I think so far, it's beautiful. Oh, I smell that neroli in here too. This is really, really nice. And I'm excited about getting reacquainted with this fragrance. Well, I'm excited about getting to know the fragrance. So, yeah. You guys, I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot a fragrance. And this is Greenwich Village from Bond number 9. So, this is another fragrance that I'm getting to know. I know a lot of people said it smells like Baccarat. And I can understand that. But I definitely think this is its own fragrance. To me, it's fresher. It's more on the feminine side. It has a fruitiness to it. And I'm like, no, you can have Baccarat in this. They're not the same. So I'm getting to know it, as I said, but I know that I like it. And this is one that I want to wear in the spring, going into summer, to really, really see what this fragrance is all about. So it's one that I've wanted for a really long time, and I'm super excited that I have it. So this is the last fragrance. Bond number 9, Greenwich Village. Okay, you guys, that is my tray for April. Let me know what you think about these fragrances. Do you have some of them? What are you going to be wearing in April if you do a tray? I would love, love, love to hear about it. And until we meet again, guys, remember, you're blessed and you're highly favored. Stay safe, you guys, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.